Welcome back, my computer duders. Once again, I will be tormenting these hairy little retards who have yet to figure out that I am not benevolent. I am evil and incompetent. Still they worship me. Some have said, do not attribute to malevolence what can be explained by incompetence alone. To which I say, why not both? Why can't I be stupid and evil? You're not the boss of me. Tony Danza is. Boss of my heart. And my wicked loins. Yes, my first follower of this world. Soon he will be as desperate for my approval as I am for a cold bottle of nourishing, rich, freshly squeezed monkey semen. I have very particular tastes, alright? Sometimes as they age, men develop strange appetites. Marriage, for example. Who keeps sending these? It's like the child support fairy. You can eat after you incubate those eggs. Or incubate your eggs. This really is a perfect world. There's no human rights here. Because there's no humans. That's the way to solve all human problems. No more humans. Let's see. I actually can't feed them yet. Not from the field, because I don't have a field. And wait a minute, where's the easy food? Here it is. One of you has to. I'll use sunlight for that one. I remembered my god name, Shmendrangulon. How could a true god forget its own name, you ask? Shut up, that's how. This is... What are you? Quit sneaking around, I see you. So wait a minute, if I lightning that, what happens? Maybe I'll get the chance. Maybe if another cloud spawns quickly enough, I can zap it. No, I can't. Is that what starts the Slug Wars? The Great Slug Wars of 2010? Which we all lived through and remember? I think I'll... Oh yeah, Rainbow. What does Rainbow get me? What is that actually good for? Probably you can buy monkey semen online. Why wouldn't you be able to? Because I know you can buy vials of like bull semen. I found out from a friend. It's not like I surprise mailed these to people or anything like that. That would be a crime, I think. It's not like I bought a vial of bull semen because I was confused about what they wanted from me when they drug tested me at work. And they gave me that cup to fill. And it turns out they want you to pee into it. They want you to pee into it. They don't want... Boy, was that a hilarious mix-up. Let's see. Still? Okay, fine. Hold on. Are they staying fed? I think they're staying fed. I think they automatically draw resources They don't actually have to physically go here. The resources just deplete as they need them. To each according to his ability. From each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. Fucking communism. These are Smurfs. Are these not just off-brand Smurfs? Tell me that doesn't look like a original character DeviantArt Smurf clone to you. Oh god, there's probably Rule 34 of these guys. Please don't. They're so tender and innocent. They don't know. They don't know about inflation fetishes. They don't know about fucking feeding fetishes and shit like that. They don't need to know. They don't need to know. Keep them innocent. What's in here? Is there something inside of this mount? What's in there? What the fuck is in there? Hang on. If I send one of these guys in there, is it going to give me like an X-ray cutaway view of the inside of the island? I will send a defenseless Bab into the cave to find out. That's how I operate as I can't send him inside. He won't go inside there. Fugs are coming. Yep, there they are. Not so fast, you motherfucker. You came to the wrong neighborhood. I need a moot hall, don't I, to train these little guys. Wait, he can go through the cave and come out here. Okay, I get it. It's like fast travel, but it's not fast. So I guess it's just travel. That's the thing the two biggest ways in which I fucked up last time were I didn't focus on feeding them, and I didn't focus on getting spirit energy, which are two kind of crucial things to win this game. As yet, I cannot heal you, sorry. I need to find a place I can build some shit. Oh no, what the fuck? Give me... Come back! So look, I can't create weather. I can only manipulate it. I'm like a bender from the Avatar. Like how Colonel Sanders was the last chicken bender. He tries to hide it, but look at how he dresses. He's got a white beard. He wears all white. That dude is a chicken wizard. If you don't know a chicken wizard when you see one, that's your problem. Need rock. Okay, specifically. Okay. We'll get rock then. No, you don't. Zap, motherfucker! He just experienced Dangerous Dave's Zip Zap Rap, which is a real thing. Go Google it. Go Google it. Dangerous Dave's Zip Zap Rap. It's a rap masterpiece of our generation. Well, my generation, because I'm old. I'm in my 30s. That's old these days. Still need rocks. Why don't you fucking make yourself useful? You hairy little blue turd. I mean, I love you. You're important to me. Yeah, I would love to feed you. But I spent you child support on the PS4. Which is really, if you think about it, that's educational for you. It teaches you how to use computers. That's what you're going to tell the judge, okay? How do they not have enough food? How do they not have enough food? How do you not have enough food? You have a farm. There we go, I can build one now. Sorry, snow creates rocks. This game's educational. This is what I meant. So I'm buying a projector, and damn, projectors have gotten good and affordable since I last looked at them. Like, for a 1080p projector, it used to be thousands of dollars. Now I can get a 1080p projector that will do 144p. I mean 144 hertz, not p. Sorry, that would be like cell phone resolution. That means I can do 3D on it. It means if I want to, if I see any point to it, I can combine the NVIDIA 3D glasses with the projector and have like a giant 3D screen on my wall, which is like not as exciting as it was before VR, because VR kind of serves that purpose fine, but I still want it, and it's like $567, which is expensive. But at the same time, for a projector, compare that to the cost of a TV that would be as big as the projected screen. And it's 3,000 lumens, so the brightness has improved a lot too. I'm really surprised we don't see more people using projectors as their main monitor. I guess you have to have certain circumstances, like living alone with your cat in a barren apartment, to justify that. I don't know. Clog maker. Why the fuck would I want that? Why the fuck would I want that? Should I find out? Or should I build a hatchery? I'm gonna build a hatchery and see if that gets me anything good. I need more food right away. Oh, perfect timing. I still got the weapon. Weapon! This is my weapon! Fucking Dairy Queen's soft serve ass clouds. My shit looks like that. Maybe it's not white. Unless I'm really sick. Yes. And what is this for? What does this get me? Nothing. Oh wait, this means I don't have to shine light on these. They'll self-incubate, doesn't it? That takes that task off of my fucking shoulders. Come at me, slugs. Where are you? So the tethered in the title refers to these lines that you connect them to their target with. But that also reminds me of Donnie Darko, which was sort of a pretentious but entertaining film about predestination. How everybody cannot help but move along this path that was decided ahead of time. Which is true according to determinism. It's not like some kind of religious or spiritual view. Because the interactions of particles are predictable, on paper that should scale up to any number of particles, which means that everything that was ever going to happen after the Big Bang was decided by its initial conditions. Dude, you know what? With judicious application of lightning, I can get rid of most of these slugs myself. I need a barracks and a workshop. Actually, I think I need more food. I don't really need all that shit. I need more food. I don't think I'll regret that. Famous last words, but maybe. There's a book there. Zippity zappity, I'm tired of your crappity. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, we can go around that way. Oh, that's convenient. Man, these islands are suspiciously convenient. I'm starting to suspect that this entire world was created by a higher intelligence. Or at least an intelligence advanced enough to use Unity. See, I can save you some time. I don't care if it scares you. Life is scary. No, I already have a bunch of those. Go farm. This is a commune, basically, isn't it? This is a commune. I started a cult. I live in Oregon, where we had an actual cult come in and build a huge compound, and then it turns out they didn't get permits for most of it, and that they were like working around and cheating their way past immigration to move their followers to the United States. So basically, in order to get rid of the government officials giving them trouble, they just tried to poison everybody. Like, they straight up cultivated salmonella and then put it on a bunch of people's salad at a salad bar. They were the Rajneeshis, the followers of Rajneesh, who's now known as Osho. I think he's dead, but that was the name he took before he died. He still has followers. That's why you gotta fucking Waco those people. Because if you don't nip it in the bud, then it just keeps on growing. And if it outlasts the death of the founder, then 1,000 years after that, you're still going to be dealing with them, but there's going to be more of them, and they're going to have more power. Like, imagine if we hadn't gotten rid of David Koresh. 1,500 years from now, half of the planet might be Branch Davidians. Is that what you want? It's not what I want. I wonder if it's even worth making a workshop, because they need so much food. It might just be a better idea overall to have a bunch of farms. There's no rule that says I have to build every building, after all. What happens if I snow on the egg? I can't. But if I don't get somebody to that egg quickly enough, a monster comes out of it. I don't know why. I don't understand enough about their life cycle. This is like fucking Prometheus. I know nothing about these creatures. Except that their suffering is funny and pleases me. There we go. That wasn't so bad. What about this? There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. You go incubate that egg before something bad comes out of it. Like a baby. Need resources. Okay, I need more. Keep gathering food then. I didn't want to... No! Not on him, on the crops. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. I have to zap something. Oh, bad timing. Hey, come here. You. So it's like I'm deciding their fates. The threads of fate. Surely I can be trusted with this power. I mean, I'm legally an adult, so I must be mature enough to make these kinds of decisions. Where you at, slugs? The fuck you at? Dare you trifle with a motherfucking chicken wizard? Do you think I haven't bended slugs before? Ooh. Not too shabby. I hear slugs, I don't see them. Are they mostly over here? Oh, here they are. If I could just have nuclear weapons. Nuclear. Yeah, that's the worst. And what's even worse than that is when somebody says that, and you correct them, and they're like, well, you still understood me. Yeah, I understood you. But Jane Goodall also understood those gorillas. That doesn't mean it should be my job to decipher your retard speak. You know, they're like they're relying on you to understand what they're trying to say, rather than putting in the effort to be comprehensible themselves. It's like when a fat person sits next to you on an airplane, and their fat spills over the armrest into your area, just imposing on you a little bit. Maybe they're used to people finding their retardation charming.
Hey, Georgie. Hey, Georgie, down here. You want a balloon? I'm Schmandrangulon, the dancing god.
I can't use this to heal anybody, because it's not a tavern. I gotta build another moot whatever. Are they gonna fuck off now? Why did that happen? Why does anything happen? I should just roll with it. Don't waste resources, or I'll whip your blue buttocks raw. One at a time. That's how thorough I am. You don't get to be a god by giving sloppy spankings. Although you can get a role in a feature film that way. Don't get excited, you haven't seen who you have to spank yet. I need more stone. I need more stone! You know what's kind of perversely funny to me? If you frequent certain websites, you'll encounter some really offensive opinions. Some of them are just pretending to be retarded for shock value. Others are sincere and they've mistaken all the other people pretending to be retarded for people who believe what they do. But whether it's Reddit or 4chan or whatever else, you'll encounter a lot of racists. And people disagree with whatever they say because they're racist, and I can understand that. Like, when are they going to be right about anything? But they said that the country's finances are controlled by a couple of Jewish banking families. And everybody said, shut up, you're racist. Then Occupy Wall Street said, the recession happened because the finances of this country are controlled by a couple of banking families. And because they were Democrats, everybody was like, well, that's a really good message. We need to do something about these banking families that we're just now finding out about, who control the country's finances and plunge us into ruin through exploitative speculation. And then the racists said Hollywood is a cesspool of fat, disgusting Jews like Harvey Weinstein raping actresses, and they said, shut up, racist. And then, it became a hashtag. And then suddenly it was progressive and good to call attention to that. So long as you didn't do it in a way that discussed in any way Harvey Weinstein's background or the background of the other directors being accused of these heinous actions. That's the real problem, is that his heinous brainness was focused on anus. Okay, 2 suicides. Great. Is nobody collecting food? It's my fault, isn't it? Okay. At least partly. Where's the free food? I forget where the free food is. We consumed all of it. Here. So yeah, depending on who says something, even if it's true, it will be denounced as evil and false, or it will be celebrated as important and brave. The exact same thing, just with like slightly different language. And it's funny when they don't know which one you are yet. When you start talking about how a couple of families control all the finances and they look at each other all uncomfortable, like, oh no, he's one of them. And then you say, like, and I protested at Occupy Wall Street about this. And like, oh, well, all right then. That's different. Or when you talk about Hollywood, and they wait to see which direction you're coming at it from. It shouldn't matter, should it? If it's a real issue, it shouldn't matter why you call attention to it. I guess that's politics, though. That's why I've never had any interest in going into politics. Because in order to tolerate bullshitting people for a living, you really have to. It can't just be an act. It can't be something that you just tolerate. It has to be a core element of your personality. You have to love to lie to people. It's like how you can't pretend to be a good person. Even if you think that you'll be rewarded in the afterlife. It's impossible to keep up an act for that long, unless you're Andy Kaufman. You have to actually cultivate a habit of helping the needy and enjoying it. And you have to become that person in order to sustain those actions in the long term. And really, doing that, improving yourself and becoming a gentler, more charitable person for such a shitty reason is kind of sad. But I guess if the outcome is that you're more of a benefit to the people around you and less of a danger. It's really hard to argue with that. Free food, yes, fuck yes. Fuck yes, eat those mushrooms. None of you are actually blue alien cats. You've just been eating these mushrooms so much you've forgotten that you're a commune full of homeless people that I abducted from crack houses and rail cars. You were jumping trains and I just snatched you, and nobody cares. Nobody investigates the disappearance of the homeless. They celebrate it. So now I feed you magic mushrooms every 48 hours to keep you believing. Sometimes more frequently than that. Depends on how hard you're throwing up. Keep you believing that in fact you live on a floating island. And you think I'm God because I talk to you in this voice. Whoa, it's like Zardoz. I need to stop referencing Zardoz when I'm like one of 12 people who's ever seen it. Although its profile is increasing as more hipsters talk about it. I need a moot hall, which means I need more stone. I badly need a moot hall. What can I zap? I want to zap something. Can I zap another cloud? No, I can't. If you don't give me some fucking sunshine, I'm gonna run out of food. Really quickly. And having more than one field has not helped meaningfully. Not yet. Anyway, that's 30 minutes. The last episode was an hour and a half long, so I have to break these into chunks. Stay tuned to see what happens to these little fuckers. Somebody ought to care.